And here in Erie, the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine visited Penn State Behrend tonight to discuss the war in Ukraine and meet with students and faculty members.
The former ambassador visited as part of Behrend's speaker series and spoke as part of a panel about the war.
Our Tom Kowalski stopped by the campus to speak with the ambassador. Tom, she's urging unity with Ukraine.
Mike and Emily, that's right. Behrend invited the former ambassador to speak out against the war, and students were able to participate in the discussion themselves as a part of the school's speaker series.
There's only one person in the world who can stop this war right now if he wanted to, and he's not Ukrainian.
As Russia's war in Ukraine continues, Penn State Behrend invited the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine to discuss the war with students and faculty as a part of the school's speaker series.
It is so important that we continue to stand with Ukraine, continue to support Ukraine, and not be deterred by Putin's threats, conventional or nuclear, because if we are deterred, we will just see more of the same.
She worries about Putin's larger goals in Eastern Europe and beyond.
Destabilize the international order, create a world where might makes right, where you can threaten small neighbors and perhaps threaten larger competitors as well.
And Dr. Lena Sushko-Harned, a professor, co-host of tonight's discussion, and a Ukrainian herself, is glad to have Yovanovitch's perspective.
Talking about the war is not just personal but professional for me in many ways. So I'm delighted to be able to see her perspective as well and sort of supplement what my students have learned from me as a scholar and native to that region with someone of her stature.
And both feel, in the long run, Ukraine will remain independent.
I think we're now at a place where it is hard to imagine that Russia can win the war. That doesn't mean that the war doesn't grind on in really devastating ways for the Ukrainian people, and I would add for the Russian people as well.
After the first 72 hours and Kiev did not fall and Kiev stood and resistance continued, we knew that Ukrainians were going to continue to fight, and that was a sort of a reaffirming stances that continue to be the case.
Now, almost 8 months into the war, Russia has taken over nearly a fifth of Ukraine, and earlier today, the UN condemned Russia's continued attacks. But for now, Tom Kowalski, Erie News Now.